Did you know in Crusader Kings 3, there are actually multiple ways to unite the Slavs? If you want to bring all the Slavic peoples together, you'll need to control a massive chunk of Eastern Europe, stretching from Bohemia in the west, all the way to Novgorod in the northeast, and down to Bulgaria in the south. Once you get all under your rule, you'll unlock a brand new empire title covering all those lands plus some extra tech bonuses. But that's not all, you can also unite the Western Slavs. To do that, you'll need to hold a bunch of kingdoms like Greater Moravia, Poland, and even Pomerania. Your reward, another new shiny empire title, and again, some free tech. Well, the Eastern Slavs basically just get the option to form the Russian Empire. You don't get anything particularly special for it, but the real disrespect is aimed at the Southern Slavs. To unite them, you'll need to control huge swaths of land, basically the entire former Yugoslavia and some extra Balkan territories. And after all that effort, do you get a cool new empire title? Nope, just get one massive kingdom. That's it, no empire, no shiny crown. So, paradox, why the Southern Slav slander? Everyone else gets an empire, but these guys get left out? The disrespect is unreal. Well, there's only one thing left to do. We're going to unite the Southern Slavs the right way, and this time, give them an empire they deserve. Let's jump back to my past self and see how the attempt went. Probably not going to start as Bulgaria. We're probably starting at 867, and we're going to probably start as the Croatians because they're Catholic, and being able to get that easy money from the Pope sounds nice. What lands we need to control are essentially Croatia, Serbia, Bulgaria, I think Wallachia, and Moldavia. I think these five kingdoms. Johnny would be cooler. I mean, the thing about that faith is it doesn't have anything specifically fun. It's also a Bosnian faith. So maybe if we had started out as like a Bosnian person and formed Bosnia as a kingdom and then make Yugoslavia, that might, or Southern Slavs. But our family, we are the Slavic, and we do it for him. Maybe we finish, and I think that's good enough for us right now. I will always get stewardship focus because normally I like to have just more money. Maybe we can start a little bit older as a 38-year-old or something like that and get a couple more. Ship. We're going to go down the left side tree because I like that one specifically for cash and all that. We aren't making very much right now. 0.4. A lot of it's going to our men-at-arms, which we have a couple. We have diligent, so that's going to be causing us some stress. And so we just want to have that for sure. Here is the Bruce, patron saint of the channel. You get him for free today. You're welcome. Praise be. Now, hashtag praise him. He's like, I don't know why I'm paraded around like this. Is it like working with Paradox doing those tutorial videos? I only did one tutorial video and it wasn't too bad. I think they're pretty open-ended, at least for what I was doing was pretty open-ended. They kind of were like, just highlight whatever content that's coming out. They have some specifics with the quality of the video that can be tricky, and then just some editing stuff where I was required to like do something very specific with some stuff. But for the most part, it was like, we trust you to do what you can. Also, this isn't a big video, so it's not a big DLC release. So you're good to go. What about the Kushites? Oh, I forgot about the Kushites. Yeah, they're cat worshippers. I wish there was a little bit more flavor with theirs. I was torn between uniting the Southern Slavs or reforming the Kushites and taking back Egypt as them. How close are we to being from Croatia itself? We just need the money. So maybe we kiss up to Thick Pope. Damn, boy. Why is he so thick though? But why is he so thick? I thought about starting in 1066 and forming Austria and then converting to a Slav. Trying to form Austro-Hungary Empire would have been funny. Do you have money? You only have 10 gold, so I don't really need to keep this war going. Thank you. I feel like ever since the update, we get the Kingdom of Fashion, the Prince of Fashion every single time without fail. It's like a guarantee. And maybe that's just because of how I play. Not everybody can be the Prince of Fashion. Let's just be realistic about this. Not everybody can do that. Only certain people really can hold that title. We swear fealty. What are our options? We could do... He's not going to do religious tax. We can just do low feudal. And then we can eat him from the inside out. But mostly we can just grab his lands through claim throne. If not, we can just disillusion him and then take it out that way. Gobble up some of his lands if we want to. Just gobble it all up. We need better... What do we need? We need somebody who requires diplomacy and intrigue. So if we're going to go find someone who's got high... This Pictish man, who of course is way too far away for us to get him in our lands inside. Really what we need to do is go find hooks on people in the empire. I think that's our best bet. Can't have a rebellion if we're all at the same party, right? That's how parties work. We're having this feast. It's not going to happen in time. He's at this feast, so I'm not sure how they can send the ultimatum. I will not be threatened. Strange that you can manage from here. Okay, so this guy who's definitely in our capital, who's definitely in the middle of a revolt. How is this allowed to happen? We get the nickname the Mad. My liege, have you heard they were calling you, says my marshal? They calling you Duke Selslav the Mad. Not what you want to be called. I mean, I'm mad at you for calling me that. Is there a modern version of this? The thing is, I don't know why Paradox hasn't done a more modern map staring game. Feels like something they should do, you know? But maybe they just don't want the controversies that come with modern politics and stuff like that. Like, when would you set it? Like, from it'd kind of be fun to do a Cold War game. I think that would be... It's been long enough that you could probably get away with that. Should we roll the dice for 76 or just keep going? Let's go gambling! That's all I needed to hear. All right, 76% chance. If we fail, I don't think we get a second chance. I like our odds. Let's see what happens. Soon I will rule Bulgaria. Pressable king claim on the kingdom of Bulgaria. He becomes our rival. Ha! Got him. Unfortunately, though, this does put us in a kind of a pickle. He is 60 years old, so there is a possibility he lives long enough for us to win the war. I mean, we have the two allies. Let's pull the trigger right now before this old man kicks the bucket. How it goes. Right now, his son is old enough, but he has 3 other sons. So there's a possibility that Croatia gets formed. There's a possibility that Serbia gets formed. It's kind of a mess. Let's go for this one next. We unfortunately did not take him. We took his wife captive, which I don't understand why wives don't count towards war score. I guess that just goes to show you how much women matter in the medieval age. Enforce. Boom. Whoo! Let them see the new king. Great. Did he get his wife back? His wife died in prison. Classic. We have some unruly vassals. It's this guy. He's mad, and his couple children are mad at me too. Orthodox. Glory to be to God, which is good. That allows us to now not be as hated. They're gonna hate us, but in a different way. We will have to fight the Byzantines. Maybe we can take advantage of them when they're least expecting a seizure of some sort. We're swaying this guy. We might hold a party in his honor. I don't understand how Aquitaine gets this county. I don't understand how he gets it. Let's look at the history. Title history. So it goes to this guy who is some dude, and then this random dude, random bass dude inherits the land. I don't understand how that happens, but and now we're being attacked by the Byzantines. For what? Cool. Shit. What is the thing? 1 year in debt, more commander, better commander. That's unfortunate. Oh, they're coming for us. Yikes. And I stepped right into that, and that's probably Bob's your uncle. Or not, because the AI is doing something weird. That was strange. I don't know why they didn't join that battle. Be interesting if we got another empire that wasn't within, or another title within another empire. Like if we took, is Moldava technically? Yeah, if we made Moldova our prime situation, would it change things for us? Possibly. Oop. That's unfortunate for them. That's most unfortunate for them. Good thing we can just go in and take a quick little bite out of that. Delicious. Is CK3 your favorite PDX game? I've been recently getting back into Europa, so my favorite has kind of changed. I think it's become more that one. Oh, these two boys are lovers? Would love to see these two lovers make out in my court. Westeros, I don't see the Game of Thrones gameplay. The thing is, something about the Game of Thrones mod that I don't care. I don't think it's that fun to play, to be honest. If I'm being realistic with you guys, I think it's just okay. Listen, Pookie, you need to get it together. I mean, there's just not that much flavor to it. It's like, oh yes, we're in the Game of Thrones universe. I was like, cool, but like, the gameplay is very slow. The decisions you can do in it aren't that interesting once all the main book content is done. They still don't have Essos. There's a reason I don't play it. It's just not that developed yet. Talk to me in like 2 more years. Maybe it will be more developed then. Yeah, I think we go off on him. Taking Hungary would be nice. Where's their capital? Oh, huge. It's not internal, so I can just walk up to it. And then we can call our one ally into it. Getting Hungary would add in a lot of issues, but it also would give us a decent opportunity to do some stuff. Kevin, why are you Croatia but playing as Bulgaria? We started as Croatia and we took over Bulgaria. So that's your answer. How are we not catching these guys? They're moving that quickly? There's no fucking way. That's sweet, sweet embrace. Oh, Cathar. Yikes. Why'd you do that? All right, so the lands we need are thus far. Oh, our vassals are doing it. Sick. He might take that land for us. That would be huge. The only lands that I think is going to be the trouble is fighting the Byzantine emperor. I'll talk more on that in a second. King Selislav of Bulgaria rests in the arm of the Lord, 81 years old. He died of old age. Conscious man, he was renowned for his excellent skill at stewardship. His king's song ascends to the throne, having mastered many skills. He's sure to be admired by his subjects. Okay, looks like we went down the right path, which not my favorite, but you know, what are you gonna do? Best way to learn this game is to play as a Catholic. Play as a Catholic because you're not going to most likely get attacked as often. Playing in the HRE is a good place just because like it's pretty peaceful. The vibes are great most times. Watch lots of Do It For Bruce to pick up tips. I love the plug. Thanks, guys. Their heavy cav is insane. Yeah, we did fight them on planes, so not great. See, they're going to march all the way back up here. Oh, maybe not. Like, they're about to lose way more land in this holy war. So shouldn't you be fighting that war instead of against us, who arguably have the same size force as them? How do the Mogiers feel about us? 30% acceptance? That's good enough, right? Yeah, I really hope the performance update is soon. I think they'll have a performance update by the end of the year, to be honest. With adding in China, they're going to really need to have this shit, like, locked in. If it doesn't, I mean, it's going to be tough. Haven't played the vampire one in a minute. Really, the fact that they aren't updated a little bit more is kind of makes me unhappy. But, you know, they're modders and it's not their full-time job. So I get it. This should be enough. Give it to me. Give it to me. Yeah. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Yeah. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Yeah. All over for one stupid ass piece of land. Alrighty. Let us look at the decisions and make sure we have it all figured out. If I fought this land and it wasn't enough, I'm going to be very unhappy. Restore Hungary? Every county in the backwards are greater than 50 will lose that. Okay. Unite the Southern Slavs. At least one of these. Oh, so it has to be a primary title. Okay, that makes sense. So we've got Serbia as a title. We've got Croatia as a title. We've got Bulgaria as a title. We've got Wallachia as a title. We've got Moldavia. Which one should we make into bigger, badder Southern Slav land? Vote now. Getting a lot of Serbia energy. Serbia because it's the smallest. Wallachia would free you from the Byzantines. Wallachia would free us from the Byzantines. I do like that idea. And it would let us make Carpathia. And then we can make that a thing. England. Okay. Wallachia. I'm seeing a lot of Serbia Wallachia energy. We were one people when we first came to these lands. Over the years, we've scattered and divided ourselves into many tribes. Now we are surrounded by mighty empire with strange customs. Due to the influence, our own ways of life will slowly fade. We cannot let this happen. This time we come to unite once more. So what happens? Wallachia gets the primary title. All the other ones get destroyed. Croatian develops a random military innovation, and Croatian develops a random civic innovation. Unite the Southern Slavs. Glory to Wallachia. The Crowned. Every Southern Slav kingdom of your own. Croatia develops one civic and one thing. Sweet. We got Bailiff and Battlements. That's actually kind of sick that we automatically got those two. Because normally one would take like what, 40 years? That's pretty powerful. This guy's in charge of that. But yeah, I think that's where we'll leave it today. Thank you so very much, guys. Thank you for everybody who showed up. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider subscribing to the channel. We got a YouTube, we got a Twitch, we got a TikTok. We got Discord if you would like to talk to us even more. I just linked all the things. We also have a Patreon. But yeah, that's all I've got.